Hi, Shane here. You're watching Sam for God. This is Mark. Check her out.
So hi guys, how are you doing? Today is Friday the 23rd of March 2018 and I'm just on my way out to go and see a musical called Ruthless at the Arts Theatre. Now, Ruthless is a musical that's been around for quite a while. Apparently 25 years ago is when it kind of first became a thing, but it's always been in America, off Broadway in New York. It's never made its way to the other side of the world, but now it finally has, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I don't know much about it, but it's about apparently an 8-year-old girl who wants to win a talent show, and it's got an all-female cast, which makes me excited. But as far as I'm aware, all the female cast members in it are actual adults, so I'm guessing adults will be playing children, so that's always interesting to see how they do. I'm looking forward to it. You know, I always love seeing new musicals, and this is a very kind of, I guess, quite legendary, I guess, in a way, American musical that's finally come to London, so that should be fun. I'm off to meet my friend Amma. She's coming along with me, and yeah, as always, you guys are coming along as well. I am now joined by Mikaya and Amma. Lolly. We're just outside. Actually, you've got a good face. We're just outside Ruthless, the Arts Theatre. Her face, like, is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's like a drawing.
Reminds me of Annie for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh, have you noticed the devil horns on the shadow as well? I haven't noticed.
It's an all-female cast. Yes. Did you know?
It's a small cast as well.
Yeah. And they're all adults. Yes. But there's a child in the show, so I'm guessing they're going to be.
No, I think there is actually a child.
Oh really?
I'm not. Don't quote me on that.
I don't know. Anyway, may I have my latte back? Thank you very much.
I'm just holding it for you. Oh hi. Mikaya's snaking me up, so I just text her and she ignored me. Oh sorry.
Olivia's here. This is Amma. This is Olivia. Oh, you probably have us. Anyway, everyone's here because it's like an event of some sort. The show's just starting, so how are you, Amma? What would you like to say to my vlog?
Hi, I've missed you all.
Not me though, have you?
Not so much, I've missed the vlog. The vlog.
The vlog! Oh but, darling.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
Like, you are so wrong. And he was like, if you...
We have come inside the theatre now, the Arts Theatre. I quite like this theatre, and we've been given our tickets now. We are row E, 13 and 14 in the stalls. We've also got 2 drink vouchers, very kindly given to us, as well as a programme voucher. So I'm obviously going to get the programme later and talk about the cast. I'm actually very excited. I normally like the productions that are put in the Arts Theatre. They're normally quite unique, and I just love the space. Well, it's quite small, but it always works very well. So looking forward to it. So we've got our programme now, selected our programme, got the tickets.
Oh my god.
Absolutely, yeah, no problem. Yes.
Oh, you're vlogging.
Okay. Yeah, no vlogging inside when we go downstairs, which is fine. I'll come back up in the floor and chat to you then. They're very specific. I was telling Mikaya earlier. For some reason in this previous theatre, they're very, very strict about vlogging, even in just the auditorium before the show starts. I'm not sure why, but you know, it's fine. We can still vlog outside. It's all good. It is the interval, and so far I'm loving it. How are you finding it, Amma? It's so really funny. I did not expect it to get funny as it is, and it's got a good cast. Tracie Bennett. Did you see her in Polly's? Yeah. She's fantastic. The girl that's playing the little girl. By the way, guys, I was wrong. There is an actual child in the show playing the. You know how I was like, adults are going to play it. We're going to go and get some drinks. We've got some drink vouchers. The interval's only 15 minutes, so we haven't got them long. But yeah, it's great so far. It's much better than what I don't know what I expected, but it's hilarious. I'm loving it. Can I get 2 red wines, please?
Of course, can I have 2?
Thank you very much. Thank you. We have our wines now in random cups. We don't really know why, but it's fine. I mean, it's free. I'm not going to complain. Yeah. Are you loving it?
I really like it. Yeah. I think everyone they like the song. The little girl is amazing.
The little girl tonight, I'll get her name later, but she's phenomenal.
Her eyes.
Yeah, expressive, very. She's so confident. Like she's great. She's so funny.
It is really.
It's just really funny. Yeah. So looking forward to Act 2. I feel like I just kind of know where it's gonna go, but it's okay. Like it's just funny. It's just hilarious. It's making fun of showbiz, which I love. Harriet, hello. We just had a quick chat. Are you enjoying it?
I am enjoying it. Yeah, it's very funny and it's very satirical. So
that's exactly what it is.
You know, it's so over the top that it's not real.
Very kind of compared compared it a little bit to Book of Mormon. Now that you said it, I kind of get it, because there are some...
Not as extreme.
No, there are some potentially offensive jokes in there.
Yeah.
I don't find it. I just don't get offended generally. Like that's just me.
Because it's also staged.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to see it as a episode satire, as something that's funny to be laughed at. And it's, you know, it is taking the mickey out of like stage kids.
Exactly.
And well, over the top stage.
Exactly.
Not an actual stage kid, but you know, the stereotypes. That's what I'm trying to say.
And that's funny. I think that's hilarious.
It is really funny. Because she's always, I mean, she's got like elements of Annie in her.
Yeah, definitely.
Spoiled brat Annie.
Well spoiled.
If you cross them all together,
yeah,
and put them all in one place, you get that. She's basically the bully that you'd see, or the bad girl in, you know, certain musicals.
Definitely, but also trying to be all like
basically. And also the wig is so funny.
It's hilarious.
Ultimate vlog as well. Brilliant.
Anyway guys, very short interval, so the show's about to start. We've already had like 2 little bell situations going on. So I guess and I can't film when I go back in there, so I guess I'll speak to you when the show finishes. Lord! The show has just ended. Lord have mercy guys, it was hilarious. Amma? Thoughts on Act 2? Yeah.
My face actually kind of hurts.
Yeah, and you know I don't laugh easily in shows, but I was full on laughing at this. Like, Act 2, guys. Surprises, I didn't expect things to happen, and they did. Sorry, I'm really sorry. But we just started like, oh look at this beautiful marquee. Is that what you call it? Can you press on the marquee on my camera, please? Thank you very much, so you can focus on it. Oh look, you just did magic. Oh, that's really cute. That is cool. But, oh yeah, can we give a shout out to Dean as well? Our friend Dean did some of the hats and like wigs, I will say. So well done Dean Burke, shout out to him. Dean, sleep in a bed with Dean. But that's the end of life with Amma, unfortunately. Hello darkness, my old friend.
Kill me.
I mean, after seeing that show, not that I'm going to give anything away, but like, there's a lot of killing in this show. But yeah, are you going to say goodbye, your final words to the vlog? Aww.
Nice to be back. Hopefully I'll be invited again, but probably not because you don't like me.
No, I really don't. I just had to invite her because there was no one else that wanted to come with me today, so you know. Anyway, I'll speak to you more about the show when I get home. Bye. Okay, I am now home now, as you can probably tell. And let's talk about this hilarious show that I literally knew almost nothing about and absolutely enjoyed tonight. Lord have mercy, Ruthless the musical. So I read a little bit about it, and as I mentioned earlier, I think it started off in New York off Broadway many years ago, like a couple of decades ago now, and apparently people like Britney Spears and other, maybe Natalie Portman, I read that, were featured in it, and it kind of was the start of their careers, something like that. I don't know too much about it. If you do, leave comments down below, but that's really cool. It was such a funny show, guys. I've just posted an Instagram about it as well, so if you're not following me on Instagram, go and check out my Instagram. It's just Sam for God. I sometimes do like live shows on there as well, so it's always worth, you know, having me on there if you want to talk about theatre or whatever, because I quite enjoy my live shows and you guys always ask some great questions. Anyway, that's completely off the topic. Ruthless the musical is basically, I can see why some people won't like it, but for me it was right up my street. Like, it was my kind of comedy. It was the most I've laughed since I think I saw Book of Mormon. I don't normally laugh easily at shows. Like, you might think that weird because I genuinely just laugh a lot in life, but for a show to make me laugh, it just takes a lot for a show to be able to do that. And I think the last time I laughed this much was probably the first time I saw Book of Mormon, which was like many years ago now, several years ago. But Lord, especially the Act 2, second act, I thought I knew where things were going, but no, things went very crazy, and it was just funny. The script is funny, the style of the comedy, in my opinion, is hilarious. It's kind of like, I don't know if dark comedy is the way to describe it, but it's offensive comedy. Like, parts, you know, a lot of the things that they say can be offensive to people who are easily offended. I just don't see why you would be offended about things like this. I mean, I understand, especially in this, they do talk about things like suicide and killing people and stuff like that, but I mean, basically, just think of this show as a satirical, what am I saying? Satirical. I was like trying to say satire kind of show, but then I thought maybe it's best to say satirical, because that's an adjective. Satirical show about the showbiz industry. That's literally what it is. And anyone who loves theatre most likely knows a lot about the showbiz industry as well. I mean, I know I do. Obviously I'm not a performer myself, but I've seen enough shows to know what it's like, and it's just funny because it's making fun of showbiz, of the showbiz business, in a very exaggerated, very crazy, witty, yeah, potentially offensive, like I said, but hilarious way. Like, it's just so funny. It's the most extreme kind of showbiz. It's about this girl who's ruthless, and she would do anything to get the main part or to just succeed on stage. So I don't know what that is, a piece of hair. And it's just funny because, like I said, obviously it's not necessarily completely true, but it's making fun of it to the most extreme extent. And it's hilarious, guys. I can't explain to you how funny it is. I love this show so much. I don't think it's a perfect show. I don't think like that the music necessarily is like the best or the most memorable, but as a whole, Lord, it was funny. Having seen The Grinning Man yesterday, last night, you can check out the vlog for that if you haven't. I just enjoyed this so much more, and The Grinning Man is also quite a bit of a comedy show, I'd say, but this was just on another level. I loved it. It was hilarious, and the performances were all excellent. So let's just talk about it a little bit, about the music and like the creators behind it. The music is done by Marvin Laird, who, ooh, I believe has done Hello Dolly, or currently associate conductor for, oh no, okay, so Marvin is currently the associate conductor for Hello Dolly on Broadway, which is amazing. But yeah, I enjoyed the music, nothing that special, but it was funny, it was good. The lyrics and books, the book and lyrics, sorry, were written by Joel Paley. Really enjoyed it, some hilarious lines in there, Lord. And then we're going to get to the cast, because the cast is really what makes it. So I thought it was like an all-female cast, and it is, because everyone in the show is a female, but one of the females in the show is played by a guy, and none other than Jason Gardiner, which is this guy here. Quite a famous guy. I think he's done quite a few bits and bobs, hasn't he? What's the word I'm looking for? He's done many things, in fact. Yeah, I think originally from Melbourne, Australia, blah 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 blah. Yeah, he's a television star as well, TV star. But yeah, so he plays a woman in the show. He plays Sylvia. I don't want to say too much about this character because the whole thing is just so funny, and it's better if you just don't know much about it, but she is hilarious, or he. Jason plays the role of Sylvia hilariously well. He's got a great voice, he's so funny, so witty, it's just fantastic. And then we've got Tracie Bennett is next. They billed her next in the program, and Tracie Bennett is a phenomenal actress. I first saw Tracie Bennett in End of the Rainbow at the Trafalgar Studios, actually, Studio 1, back in 2011. And I was like mesmerised by her performance in End of the Rainbow. What am I talking about? End of the Rainbow. And I'm pretty sure she either won an Olivia for that, or definitely was nominated for a performance in that. She was fantastic in that. And then most recently she did Follies. Yeah, Follies at the National with Imelda Staunton. She is just a phenomenal actress. I've also seen her in Merrily We Roll Along. I've seen her in quite a few things, and she is just amazing. And she was amazing in this. Her role, to be fair, isn't the biggest. Sorry, I've just got a text from Emma. Shout out to my friend Emma, who I saw the show with. But she is still hilarious. Harriet Thorpe is the next person I want to talk about, this lady here. Now, Harriet Thorpe, in my opinion, is another like legendary musical theatre, or like just theatre star in the West End. I've seen her in quite a few things. I first saw her in Wicked back in 2010, I believe, is when I first saw her. She was playing Madame Morrible, and then she came back. She returned to play the Madame Morrible again a few years later. I saw her in like Mamma Mia, a few other things. She is a phenomenal actress. She's hilarious, and it was so good to see her in this. Oh, she's just so funny. She's so good at like sarcastic comedy. She's brilliant. Great voice, just so naturally funny. Loved her in this. She plays the role of Myrna Thorne. She's basically like the school director. There's like the school play that they're putting on for this ruthless chick, this girl here, and she's the director of it, and she's just so funny. Yeah, and then we've got Kim Maresca, who I don't think I'd ever seen anything before. Oh, she's actually originally from America. So there you go. She played the role of Judy Denmark, this lady here, this girl here. Kim is thrilled to make her West End debut in Ruthless. Originally from Fairfield, Connecticut, can't say the word, USA. Kim, oh, she played this, okay, so she played this off Broadway in 2015. And she's just doing it again here now. She was fantastic. She was so funny. She plays the mother of the child, and she's got a great voice. Oh my god, the show is so funny, guys. I just remembered. I don't want to ruin it, but I'm just going to say this one bit. There's a bit in Act 1 where Kim's character, Judy Denmark, starts singing with this incredible operatic, like beautiful voice about how untalented she is. And it's just ironic because she's obviously very talented. It's just, oh my god, this show is amazing. I love it. I love the comedy style of it. Oh my god, it's just so me. It's so me. And then we've got Lara Denning, who I'm sure I've seen in something before. I'm just having a look at her credits. I don't know. she looks very familiar, and so my friend Emma thought the same. But she played the role of Louise as well as Eve. I don't want to say too much about her character, but a lot of interesting things happen to her. She plays a child in Act 1, and then she plays an adult in Act 2. But she's the only person who plays a child, so everything I said in the beginning of the vlog, I was wrong. Like, thinking that like adults were going to play children. There was an actual child in the show playing the main character. And tonight we had, so there's a few different ones. Let me just show you this. These are the different children who perform the role of Tina Denmark. And tonight, let me find out, we had this girl here. We had Anya Evans. She was our Tina Denmark, this girl here. I don't think I've seen her in anything before. She's played young Eponine Les Mis, she's done Little Cosette, she's done quite a few things, but I'm pretty sure it was my first time seeing her in anything. She was phenomenal, guys. Like, what, like, she was just amazing, so expressive, like our friend Amma was saying, her eyes, and like just a great voice, so confident. She had such great command of the stage and great rapport with everyone on stage with her. She is a phenomenal performer. Like, I mean, the thing is, I'm lucky that I've seen so many children performers over the years, because I go to theatres often and I see so many shows with like children performers in them. So I've become used to seeing incredible children performers in shows. So really, when I say someone's amazing, like with Anya Evans here, it's not just because it's my first time seeing a kid be talented. Like, I've seen amazing performers who are children, and she is above and beyond. Like, she's special. She is great. I cannot wait to see her in the future. She's going to probably grow up to become a phenomenal actress. And that's basically it. That was kind of the main cast, really. Obviously they've got like understudies, I'm guessing, but that was it. I feel like I'm just gushing about this musical. I don't really think that was a perfect show. Like, again, I want to make it clear, I don't think it's perfect. There are definitely things that they could have made, you know, maybe moments in the show that they could have cut to potentially make it better. Some of the lines and lyrics maybe could have been changed. But, you know, overall, I had a brilliant time. I had a fun night out. Like I said, I was laughing so much in Act 2, especially towards the end of it. Whoa, like, guys, this is a great show. My friends Rakaya and Olivia didn't enjoy it that much, so I mean, I'm sure Rakaya was vlogging as well, so maybe go and check out her vlog if you want to see a different take on it. I think they both kind of were a bit meh about it. They were like, they didn't hate it, but they didn't like it that much either. My friend Amma loved it. My friend Perry, who you saw in the vlog, he really enjoyed it as well. I think it really depends on your style of humour. This is very much my style of humour. I think if you like things like Book of Mormon and Avenue Q, you'd like this, because it's that kind of genre, in my opinion. It's just silly. It's a show that doesn't take itself seriously, and it's basically about a subject, like I said, showbiz industry, and it kind of touches on all the kind of maybe bad sides of showbiz in a very exaggerated way, and makes a massive deal about it and makes fun of it. And I think that's great. Like, I love my style of comedy. Like, I'm somebody who just makes fun of herself. I constantly make fun of myself. That's kind of my humor, and I love it when other people do that, when shows do that. So for me, that was hilarious. I think it's on at the Arts Theatre for the next maybe month or so. That's normally how long these shows tend to be on at the Arts Theatre. They're normally limited runs, but I would definitely recommend it. Like, please go and see it if you can. Do be aware that you might find bits of it offensive, but please try not to. There are some swear words in it, by the way, if just, you know, in case you're worried about things like that, like the F word, it gets thrown around a couple of times, like the sh word. You know, there's a couple of swear words, but that's what makes it fun. It's just so funny. I genuinely want to go and see it again, guys. I really do. So yeah, that's my review. That's my thoughts on the show. It's definitely one of my favourite new musicals that I've seen this year anyway. Hamilton's at the top, of course, and I loved Girl from the North Country as well, but I think this is probably my third favourite, or maybe even my second, just because it was so fun. And I just love, it's one of those shows that I would definitely go see again, kind of thing, and I like it when shows do that. So anyway, sorry about this really massively long section of the vlog. I thought I'd show you this as well, because it's, you know, votes for women and all that. I thought I'd wear it. My friend Amma pointed it out, and I was like, oh yeah, I wore it because all female cast, except it's not actually an all female cast because Jason Gardiner's in it as well, but thought it might be quite appropriate. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this vlog. Please let me know if you've seen the show, if you know anything about the show, because like I said, it has been in New York for a while, and if you're interested in it as well. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!